Hello, everyone. Welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video is posted in years past. Today is January 8th. On this day in 1973, North Georgia was impacted by the state's worst ice storm since 1935. Sleet and freezing rain began during the early morning hours on the 7th and continued through the 8th and ended in most areas that day. When the storm was finished, over 4 inches of ice accumulated on roads and power lines, bringing traffic to a standstill and leaving over 300,000 people without electricity. Some schools were closed for over a week. Telephone companies suffered from $2 million in damages. Electric companies suffered from $5 million in damages, and the total damages were estimated to be well over 25 million 1973 United States dollars. In 2025 United States dollars, it would take over $177.6 million to equate to that. On this day in 2008, the central and southern United States were being impacted by an unseasonably strong tornado outbreak that began the day before and continued through the 11th. The hardest hit areas were southwestern Missouri and northwestern Arkansas. A strong supercell in northern Illinois and southeastern Wisconsin produced that region's first January tornadoes since 1967. A total of 73 tornadoes were confirmed, with the strongest being rated EF3, of which there were 8. On the 7th, Boone and McHenry counties in Illinois were affected by one of the EF3s. This tornado ripped sections of roofs off a shed, a house, and other structures. A large barn was destroyed, while a second, poorly constructed one was blown over. A two-story building and its garage were leveled. Several other buildings were severely damaged, and a semi-trailer was flipped. Walworth and Kenosha counties in Wisconsin were affected by a separate EF3 tornado. In Walworth County, 3 structures suffered minor damage and 2 more suffered moderate damage. Then, when the tornado crossed into Kenosha County, it completely destroyed 25 homes, caused major damage to 27 others, and caused minor damage to another 25 in Wheatland. In Brighton, 4 homes were completely destroyed, 3 suffered major damage, and 3 more suffered minor damage. Numerous trees were either snapped, uprooted, or debarked. Greene, Webster, and Laclede counties in Missouri were affected by another EF3 tornado. This one caused 3 deaths and extensive damage to homes, trees, and outbuildings. One death occurred in rural Greene County, while 2 others occurred in Webster County. The Missouri counties of Pulaski and Phelps were affected by another EF3 tornado. In Pulaski County, outbuildings and a few homes were destroyed, which injured 3 people. In Phelps County, 1 home and several outbuildings were destroyed. On the 8th, the Arkansas counties of Pope, Conway, and Van Buren were impacted by an EF2 tornado. This one started in Pope County and destroyed 7 structures. 29 other structures suffered moderate to heavy damage, and 6 had minor damage. 6 chicken houses, 2 barns, and a number of outbuildings were destroyed. A travel trailer was overturned, and 1 person was killed inside a mobile home that was destroyed. In Conway County, 3 homes were destroyed and 12 others were damaged. A church and 10 other structures were destroyed, and a cemetery, 3 natural gas well sites, an additional 13 structures were damaged, and hundreds of trees were downed. This storm system was also responsible for heavy flooding rains across much of the Midwest, from Michigan to Missouri, as well as dense fog across Wisconsin. The thick fog led to numerous vehicle collisions, including 2 pileups involving a total of 100 vehicles on Interstate 90 near Madison, Wisconsin, which killed at least 2 and injured dozens more, while other fatal collisions occurred elsewhere. It also disrupted air travel across several airports. In areas from Missouri to Indiana and Michigan, rainfall had exceeded 4 inches locally. The outbreak caused 4 fatalities, plus 2 non tornadic, 62 injuries, and $88 million in damage, plus an additional $41 million non tornadic, bringing the total to 129 million 2008 United States dollars. In 2025 United States dollars, It would take over $189 million to equate to that. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. And if you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel.